I'm about to jump on a plane with carry-on luggage only, and it's my first time experiencing travel using only carry-on. So I thought I would pack my carry-on bag with you and let's see if I can fit everything in. More importantly, let's see if I can keep it under the weight limit of 7 kilos. Now, we are only going away for a few days, and that is one of the reasons why we've decided to do carry-on only. So I have headed out to Kmart and I picked myself up one of their adventure backpacks. They did have other backpacks that are meant more for air travel and that sort of thing, but they didn't have any left in the design that I was looking at. So couldn't be bothered to go to another Kmart, so I grabbed one of their adventure backpacks, which has a whole extra bunch of bonus little things that you can stick stuff in, which I won't be using. But I have this backpack, and then I need to get all of this behind me in the backpack. And of course I am allowed a personal item, and so I grabbed this bag from Kmart as well, $15. This will be my personal item. We are actually heading to Japan in a few months' time. So this is actually a really good test for me. I'm hoping I can use a bag like this to carry around my camera, my charger, my purse, those sorts of things, and still have, you know, a little bit of room inside maybe for a water bottle or something like that. So that is why I've chosen this bag, because I'm going to test it out for when we head off to Japan later in the year. So first port of call is let's just start packing and let's see how we go. I also need to keep in mind the size limit for liquids, so 100 mils. I have gone and bought a few things, but I just realised this morning I cannot travel without my leave-in hair conditioner, heat protectant, and it's 150 mils. So what I did do is I grabbed one of these, again, from Kmart, one of their little travel bags, and I'm going to put my shampoo, conditioner. I don't need body wash because I actually have one of these little body washes to take with me, but I'm going to put a little bit of my heat protectant leave-in treatment in one of these containers. I probably should write on them, shouldn't I? So that I know what each one is. But let's just jump in and see how I go packing this bag. I think what I'm going to do with my outfits, I'll probably wear this one on the plane down. So I've really only got to get this one and this one in, a jumper. I will actually wear the jacket because I think it'll be cool when we land. I'm going to try rolling them. Obviously, I've just got t-shirts. They're going to get really crumpled, but if I try to roll them in amongst the other items, hopefully they'll be okay. And at the end of the day, they're only going to be in there for a couple of hours. And as soon as I get down there, I'll get them out and hopefully hang them up. I did recently share a bit of a shopping haul with some of these items that I purchased recently. So if you haven't seen that, click over and have a look for that video. Okay, I actually have a couple of extras that I'm hoping. I want to be able to take my Dyson Airwrap if I can, and one extra jumper just as another option. That's obviously going to depend on room, more importantly, I think weight. So I'm just going to pack everything else first and then see how I go with that. Okay. we all need jammies, and my $8 pair of Big W tracksuit pants just to chill out and relax in when we're back at the Airbnb. And I think that that is the back pocket full. So in this next one, I need to fit my toiletries basically. Okay, that is well and truly full. The other thing I've been looking for is just like a really tiny clear pouch that I can put, you know, my lipstick and hand cream and those sorts of things inside this bag. I know I'm trying to pack a lot in my personal bag, and I actually really struggled when I was at the shops yesterday to find what I wanted. I did manage to pick this up from the reject shop. It isn't really what I wanted, but I'm going to see if I can make it work. So it's got the larger clear pouch, which I probably won't take. I'll just see how I go. And then it's got these smaller clear ones. And I'm thinking that I will just use one of these, and hopefully that will work. Fingers crossed. Because I need to find a solution to bits and pieces in my handbags anyway, but I might need to look online. If you know of anywhere that does probably even smaller than this, I honestly really just want to be able to fit a lipstick, my little mini bag, perfumes, you know, possibly a little comb or something like that in here, maybe a little bit of a couple of hand wipes, just very small items. Let me know if you know of anywhere that does things like that. Have that done. I have my 3 decanted. Don't start daydreaming when you're pumping your items full of shampoo and conditioner, or, you know, it might just go everywhere. Just saying. Right, let's pop these in. I am a little bit worried about the Sharpie. I hope that that doesn't come off. Time will tell, I guess. Time will tell. This is the face glue that I got in that cosmetic mystery box. I've actually got it on my face this morning. I'm going to take it with me and I'm going to give it a go and see what it's like. Okay. Just in case. Okay, I've packed my little day bag. In here I have Band-Aids, a comb, a hair clip, my little mini perfume, my lipstick, and ibuprofen and paracetamol. just in case. I would actually prefer to carry a brush with me. Neither of these brushes fit in and I need to find a brush solution. I much prefer a big brush like this for my hair. How do I find something like that that's going to fit into something like this? I don't know. Anyway, that's something to add to the list. Just have a look at. If you've got any ideas, please let me know. All right, so let's see what we can fit in this bag. I'm thinking this front pocket will be for my phone and possibly my sunglasses. These are from Seed. I really like these. They're very, they're not dark. So if it's really bright and sunny, they're not great. But other than that, I love them. So they can probably fit in there as well. Yeah, that front pocket works perfectly for those. Phone and sunglasses. And then I need to try and fit everything else in here. So I have my little mini purse, my little day bag, power bank. Then this is the bag for my camera. Obviously I'm using the DJI Osmo as I showed you in one of my recent videos. It's a brand new camera to me. It has to be protected when it's not in use. They're a lot more fragile than GoPros and those sorts of things, so I have to try and fit this in, and surprisingly it fits in quite well actually. I actually think that I could probably even fit this brush in here. I can. Whether I want to carry it around is a whole other story, but to cut my tag off. There we go. Done. Okay. So I also understand that crossbody bags are out of fashion, but I really like that I can adjust the straps on these, because walking around all day with this bit of weight, I'm going to want it to be some type of crossbody bag for sure. Let's try and fit the rest of this in. I have my larger toiletries bag with all my bits and pieces, and then just a smaller bag for makeup. Bare basics of makeup. I'm not a big makeup girl. I just wear BB cream. In fact, give a shout out. I'm using the Rimmel BB cream. Shout out because Michelle from Zesty Girl, her YouTube channel, shared this a week or two ago, and I jumped on and grabbed some. So far, I'm quite liking it. So that's really about it. I'm going to put some makeup wipes in simply because I think I can fit them. But let's see how we go getting everything into the backpack. I've only got one pocket left, I think. Okay. I'm not good at kind of eyeballing weights. That feels heavy to me. So I think I'm going to fit everything in that I want to fit in. But the question's going to be 100% the weight. So I'll have to go and find some scales. How strict are they? I've never flown this airline before either. So it fits. There's no way this only weighs 7 kilos. It's actually really quite heavy. Okay, let's find some scales. $7.4 kilos. Are you joking? That's only 7.4 kilos? Try that again. It is. Surely they'll let me get away with 400 grams. Wow. Just like that, I'm ready to go. Carry-on luggage only. I'm very pleasantly surprised. I mean, I've got a pair of shoes I'm wearing. I've got a spare pair in there. I am only taking sneakers. We're we're going to be doing so much walking that I need to be super comfortable. And if I wanted to, I could take out one pair of shoes, but I don't want to. I'm thinking I might just sort of sneak something out of there into here when we're actually at the airport, just because of that 400 grams. But surely when it's only 400 grams. I did it. I can't believe I did it. So this is going to be a really good test. One, on the quality of this bag, because it is a Kmart bag. In fact, both of them are bags from Kmart. Two, how I go with this type of carry-on luggage, because when we're in Japan, I already know that I'm going to need a backpack because we're only taking smaller suitcases. So if you want to see how this all goes, stay tuned. I will be vlogging whilst we're traveling and exploring over the next few days, and I'll upload that one as soon as I can. In fact, if you're new here, I'm Kylie. I'm a 50-something girl who, obviously in my midlife, is just exploring all there is available to me. And part of that is sharing all my explorations with you right here on the channel, Life's Next Book. So hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments where you're at, what you're up to in your world. I'd love to get to know you better. And let's just explore the next chapter of our life together. See you in the next one. Bye.